put a little lip gloss on, you know, you can pop in and be a mom, period. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a video on pretty much just giving you guys advice and tips on being a young mom or first time mom. Before we start the video, I just want to let you guys know if you hear any noise or anything, it's Malaya. She's in the back, she's watching her Coco Melon. So if you hear anything, that's her. So pretty much I have my tips here written down. I have 10 tips that I'm going to be giving. Also, I wanted to say, I know there's probably like a lot more advice or many other different tips that I can give, but these are just 10 tips that I came up with that I thought would be helpful for new moms and young moms. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so tip number 1 that I do, and this is like the most important tip to me, is pray. So I pray about literally everything. So even before Malaya was born, like I prayed that she would be healthy. I prayed like just anything that I wanted, like in specific for her, I prayed for. So like for example, like I know people would say like, oh, get all your sleep now because you know when the baby comes you're gonna be tired and stuff. So I took that and I prayed like all during while I was pregnant with her. I just prayed like that she's a good baby and that she doesn't wake up during the night, and that pretty much happened. She's a really good baby. When she was first born, she only woke up I think 2 times out of the night, and it was just to eat. She would eat and go right back to sleep. Now she sleeps through the whole night. She might wake up like once, and that's just because she might be uncomfortable or something, or just to eat, but after that she goes right back to sleep. Like she's a really good baby. Number 2 is stay focused on your goals. So just because you're young and you're a mom doesn't mean you can't continue to go to school, or you can't continue to work, or you can't, you know, do the things that you want to do. If you're a mom, that should motivate you to go even harder for you and your kid. So pretty much example for me, I remember when I was pregnant with her, I was in my like academic advisor or something, and I told her like, oh, you know, I'm pregnant and stuff, and she was like, oh, well, do you want to take a semester off, you know, you're pregnant stuff? And I'm like, no, I don't want to take a semester off. I'm gonna do this semester and I'm gonna do summer classes, and that's exactly what I did. So I just encourage you guys to keep doing what you guys want to do. Like people try to say, oh, you have a baby, that's gonna stop your flow or whatever. Don't let that stop you. Let your kid or your child, you know, motivate you to do better. So if you want to continue to go to school, go to school, keep doing it. If you want to go to work, have somebody watch your child while you're at work, do that. Go to work, make your money. If you want to start a business, start a business. You want to start a YouTube, start a YouTube, because that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm still in school, I'm still focused, I'm still getting good grades, you know, I'm still have my time for Malaya. So just be motivated. Okay, so number 3 is going to be, whatever you do, keep like your child in mind. So, you know, still go out, still have fun. I mean, you can't really go out because it's coronavirus, but just keep your child in mind with all decisions that you make. That's another tip I would say. If you know, anything that I do with like money wise, any decisions, any place that I go, I always keep Malaya in mind. Like even going to the store during a pandemic, okay, I don't want to bring her out. I know I have her. She's my main priority. So who's going to watch her while I just run to the store? You know, things like that. Just always keep your child in mind, because you have to remember, as a mother, you are responsible for your child and they should be your main priority. So just always keep your child in mind with things that you do. Number 4, be a good example to your child. Whatever you do, like I said, keep your child in mind and be the type of person that you want your child to look up to. So whatever like, you know, person you want your child to be, I would say just model that way so your child can be like you or be better than you. You should want your child to always be better than you. Number 5 is take time out of your day to spend with just you and your child. So for example, like in the mornings, mostly in the mornings, and sometimes I might do it at night, like before she goes to sleep, I take at least 30 minutes to an hour to spend with just me and her. So like in the mornings, like I'll stretch with her. Sometimes I might say, just talk to her, you know. I have this little like Bible devotion book that I read for myself, and I also read it to her, so I read it out loud. And, you know, just do little things like that with your child, just so you guys can bond more and connect. Somebody wanted to be in the video. Guest star. Say hey. All right, so we're on to number 6. So self-love pretty much will be my next tip. So, you know, like I know a lot of people might go through like postpartum depression. Not everybody goes through it, and not everybody goes through it like it could be more intense for somebody else. But one tip that I recommend is just after you have your baby, make sure you get as much rest as you can get, you know, recover, do all of that stuff. And then once you start feeling better, you know, go ahead, do your makeup, do your hair, get dressed, take pictures, you know, take a lot of pictures with your baby, because they grow really fast. Like, it literally seems like yesterday I just had her and she's about to be 5 months. So make sure you take a lot of pictures. That's another tip that I didn't include, but take a lot of pictures. And, you know, just, you know, love yourself, be confident, embrace your mom body. You know, you're a mom now, so, you know, be confident. You can be a cute mom, you know, put a little lip gloss on, you know, you can pop in and be a mom, period. Right, Moya? Right? I call it a hot mama. You could be a hot mama. You could still wear a bikini and be a mom. Moving on to number 7. Take some time out of the week if you can. I know it's really hard, especially being a first-time mom, still trying to manage time and stuff. Is have some mommy time. You know, if you live with like your parents or like sibling, or if you have a husband, you know, like first-time moms, you have a husband or something, you live with somebody, take like a day, well, not a whole day, but like take a little bit of time out of the week just for yourself. You know, like you could like do a little spa day, do a face mask, feet mask, you know, do your eyebrows since we can't go to the nail shop, paint your nails, paint your toes, have like a little hour, 2 hours to yourself, read a book, you know, just unwind, relax. Because people, you know, always think like, oh, you're a mom, you need to always be with your child, tend to your child, tend to your child. But, you know, you also need time for yourself as well. So make sure you're getting that time so you can just relax, have time to think, have time to breathe. Because having a child, it's fun, it's very rewarding, but it is a lot of work. So, you know, we're all human. We need time to ourselves. We need time to unwind. We need time to relax. So mommy time. Make sure you have mommy time at least once a week. If you can, 2 or 3 times would be good, but, you know, be realistic, at least once a week. To number 8. This is a tip that I got from my mom. Pretty much try to set like a sleep schedule. I'm still working on doing that. I was doing good with it, but then when they get bigger, they start to sleep less. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of challenging, but set a sleep schedule and a feeding schedule. Okay, so now we are on number 9. So number 9 is make mommy friends. So I say make mommy friends because, you know, you guys have something in common. You guys got pregnant, you went through pregnancy, you went through labor and delivery, and now you have a child, and now you're raising that child. So 5 things in common. So, you know, make a friend. And you guys, that way you have somebody to talk to other than your normal friends, you know, that may not relate to like mommy things. Or like after like the pandemic is over, you'll have someone to hang out with while your children are hanging out too as well. So mommy friends are good. I have a few like mommy friends, you know, like people that I could text like, oh, how's your baby, you know, just things like that. You guys could send cute little pictures back and forth and stuff, so it's good to have somebody to relate to. So on to number 10. This is one that I really wanted to say. Are you okay? We're almost done with the video. Okay, so on to number 10. I put down, buy what you want to buy for your baby or for your child. So things that I've seen on Instagram or like Facebook, and I've just heard like in general, it's like, you know, like you'll buy something for your child and then somebody's like, oh, they don't need that, or why are you buying that for your child? Okay, so back to what I was saying. Buy what you want to buy for your child. So if you want to buy your child some Uggs or a pair of Nikes, you can buy your child what you want to buy. You work hard for your money. You earned your money. This is your child. You make the decisions for you and your child. So don't let anybody tell you, oh, they don't need that, or they have too many clothes, or they have too many toys, or, you know, stuff like that. If you want to buy your child 50 pair of shoes or 50 outfits, you can buy what you want to buy for your child. That's your money and your child. You do what you want to do with you and your child. So yeah, so pretty much those are my 10 tips, well 11 tips, because I added in, make sure you take pictures. 11 tips for young moms or for new moms. Just a few tips, you know, so you guys can, you know, have some advice. I've only been a mom for 4 months, but you know, we are all here in the mommy world to, you know, help each other out. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I wanted to know if you guys wanted a tutorial on this hairstyle that I did. If you do, let me know in the comments below. See you guys in the next video.
Hey, go.